Forget about that whole way at the bottom of the Pac-12. Guess what CBS told us today, guys? Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon Buffs, what up? It's your man's Harry Billion. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the team. This is BWB, Bandwagon Buff Nation. This is very unique to TLP Sports Club. That's who we are around here. BWB, Bandwagon Buffs. And there's no disrespect when I say Deion Sanders. I just wanted to put that out there for people who may think that we are disrespecting this man for not saying Coach Prime. Deion Sanders is the algorithm, so we have to use that. You're new around here, smash that subscribe button for me, please. Make sure you give me that thumbs up button. If you have opinions, I love to host conversations in the comments. People saying Prime gear is sold out. Well, Amazon may have some Prime gear in stock. You can get it at the TLP Amazon storefront. Check the link that's going to be popping up on your screen. Please do me a solid. I want to support two creators, guys. The first creator I want to support is Her Ticket Sports. If they're not already at 1,000 subscribers, on their way to 1,000 subscribers, please let's help her get to 1,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone for YouTube creators, so please let's go help that channel. I also want to support creator John the Liquidator. He's doing his thing, always propping up Coach Prime. A lot of y'all already know him. He's trailblazing. He's killing it every day. If he's not already at 10,000, let's get him over the hurdle. Let's get him to 10,000. If he's already there, go ahead and add more to that 10,000. Let's solidify him and get him on his way to 20K. You heard me? I appreciate that. The links are going to be on your screen. That's enough business. You know what time it is. Let's work. But guys, there's a few things that came off the wire that I wanted to share with you. Some professionals and some insiders are starting to take a closer look on our roster. They spotted a hidden gem and a sleeping giant that we may need to talk more about. I wanted to bring that to you today. Also, we just got a great hezzy from CBS Sports. I know you got a busy schedule, so let me go ahead and give you those two things and be up out of your way. Then we can talk about it in the comments, and you can let me know what you think about it. Without further ado, let's work. According to Jack Carlo from the Buffalo's Wire, we have a player that's going under the radar. Ain't nobody going to go under the radar. As soon as we find out that somebody's trying to slip under the radar, we're going to bring it right to you. All right, so from the Buffalo's Wire, Jack Carlo, I don't know if it's Jack Kalu or Jack Kalau. Sadul T might be Colorado's best under the radar transfer portal addition. Did y'all know this? I didn't know this. I've never seen this dude play. If somebody's paying attention, we got to start paying attention. While Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, Jimmy Horn, and Levanta Bentley may be getting most of the attention, Colorado has added a few other transfers who can make an immediate impact next season as well. Former Arkansas State Red Wolves tight end Sadul Chor might be at the top of that list. In our recent Colorado recruiting Q&A series with Buffs beat writers, both Buff Stampede's Adam Munster-Tieger and CU Sports Nation Nikki Edwards were quick to mention Chor as a sneaky good addition. Labeling Chor as under the radar isn't to say he's not well thought of. 247 Sports gave Chor a .9200 four-star transfer rating. If I didn't say that .9200 correctly, or if this is a .92, please don't fire me in the comments. I'm new to this. Which is tied with Shador Sanders for second highest among CU's transfer additions. Here's what Munster-Tieger wrote on Chor. Of the lesser-known transfers coming into the program, Sadul is a big addition at tight end that should fit well into Sean Lewis's offensive scheme. He's an athletic 6 foot 4 inches, 223-pounder that led Arkansas State with 50 receptions this past season. Edwards agreed that Chor could fit well into Colorado's system. Here's what Edwards had to say. First team All-Sun Belt selection, Chor will impact and enhance CU's offensive scheme as he is a reliable pass catcher. The Buffs should be just fine at tight end in their first season post Brady Russell. So there you have it, guys. Apparently, we need to start looking more into Sadul. Forget about that whole way at the bottom of the Pac-12. Guess what CBS told us today, guys? CBS gave us a major hezzy. CBS got us looking real good out here. According to CBS Sports, if you guys haven't already heard this, if you heard it already, I'm sorry. We are one of the 12 teams that can actually crack the top 25 in the nation. You know what the top 25 means, guys. When you are top 25 in the nation, that's the top 25 teams that everyone is looking at. Even the casual fans, even the baseball fans that don't even care about college football. That's a pretty big deal coming from CBS Sports because all of these local jokers are counting us out. All right, guys, so this one is coming from Matt Wale. So I don't know if he's Wale, like, you know, the rapper Wale. He's Nigerian. Yeah, it's not African. So Matt Wale. Can you guys help me out here? Voila. CU Buffs, one of 12 teams that could crack the top top 25 in 2023 per CBS Sports. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. There's a ton of hype regarding the Colorado Buffaloes football team despite winning just one game in the 2022 season. The hiring of Deion Sanders has this program relevant again. A number of high-rated recruits and transfers have made their way to Boulder, with likely several more on the way. He's right about that. And here comes this joker. Pac-12 insider John Wilner predicts the Buffs will finish ninth in the conference, and noting that there are still a lot of question marks despite an influx of talent. However, Mr. Wilner, Dennis Dodd of CBS Sports gave 12 teams that could crack the top 25 rankings in 2023, and the Buffs landed on the list with a few other notable programs. Teams that made it on the list, so we got number 1 at Wisconsin Badgers, we got the Trojans, number 2, Maryland Terrapins. I grew up in Maryland. PG County, stand up. Montgomery County, stand up. All of the places that I was at. I'm Buff Nation now, so sorry guys. Anyway, you got Boise State Broncos, you got the Texas A&M Aggies, Mississippi Bulldogs, you got the Duke Blue Devils, Carolina, stand up, Greensboro, North Carolina, stand up, baby. You got the UCF Golden Knights, Kansas Jayhawks, the Arkansas Razorbacks, you got the Kentucky Wildcats, the Colorado Buffs. We are number 12. Being the number 12 doesn't matter, guys. We are on that list. To be one of the 12 teams that may crack that top 23, that's good information that I think we can hang our heads on, that I think that we can be proud of. I want everybody to settle down. We are not naive. We're not like, oh, Deion can't do no wrong. Oh, Colorado Buffs gonna win every game in the world. No, listen, we are not naive people, but we want our predictions to be credible. We want it to be relevant to us. You cannot base a prediction based on somebody else's data. Base your predictions on our data. If you are able to do that credibly, then I will come on here and I will give you kudos. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't tell us we're gonna suck, but I'm saying if you're gonna say that we suck or we're not gonna be good, let it be based on our data. Put your cornerbacks against our cornerbacks. Put your D-lines against our D-lines. Put your tight ends against our tight ends like Sadu Chor. Put your safety against our Shiloh. Once you do those things and you say, okay, based on this information, based on the strengths, I think we're going to lose based on X, Y, and Z, then I will respect that. But I ain't going to take no trash like, oh, y'all was the worst last year. Who cares? If you break up with a girl and she tells you you ain't going to amount to nothing, would you believe that? You ain't going to be nobody. Okay, she had information. Maybe she met you in a bad space. Maybe you weren't at your best when she met you. That doesn't mean that you're not going to amount to nothing. If you left the girl, you think that she ain't going to be nobody. You think that she ain't going to be nothing. Like, bruh, come on now. Oh, because you saw her in a bad state or you know something about her that may not be favorable to you. You don't think anybody else is going to see a diamond in that? Calm down. Stop playing with me. I really appreciate you watching. If you found this information valuable, please give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button, guys. And I'm Harry B with TLP Sports Club. Brah.